Alright dudes, welcome back to the channel. Hayzink here, back with another Disgaea RPG video. This is going to be a bit of a community video where I talk to you guys. I'm really looking for feedback from you guys just to see how you're feeling about the game and stuff like that. But I've got a little snippet of an update as well that some people probably have been wondering about. But before we jump in and talk about that, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and like the video. And definitely discuss this one because, like I say, this video is all about feedback more than anything else, okay? Before I jump in and start all that, just a quick update. I've asked about Disgaea 5, okay? Obviously, we were supposed to get Disgaea 5 added last week. A lot of people have been wondering what was happening with it. It turns out when they were trying to activate it, it was causing some problems with the code, and it would have probably given us a bit of an unsatisfactory user experience, and they decided not to put it in for now, and they're working on getting it sorted, and it should be added in hopefully fairly soon. They haven't given a timescale on it, but it's not been forgotten about. There's just an issue adding it, and they are working on fixing that. Personally, I'd rather that was the case than adding in something that was just going to cause bugs. So, happy days, I suppose. Obviously, it'd be good to have that content, but at the end of the day, if they're going to fix it and make it actually work properly, at least when they add it, the thing will actually work. So, that kind of brings me on to everything that we're going to talk about today. Now, obviously by now, everyone has experienced the highs and the lows of being a fan of Disgaea RPG. It's had its bad moments, it's had its good moments. Obviously, what I deem to be a good moment, you might not deem to be a good moment. It really entirely comes down to your kind of preference and how you feel about these things. But I've personally really enjoyed playing this game, and the first thing I want to ask everyone is, by the way, you can, if you give me lots of comments, I'll reply to them all, it's fine. But how has your experience been of playing the game? Are you someone who, like me, you've absolutely beasted everything that the game has to offer, and you're just constantly at a point where you're waiting for the next set of content to drop, okay? I've always played gacha games like this, so it doesn't really bother me in any way. With Dokkan Battle, I used to play that every month. I'd wait for new content. I'd finish it one day, and then I'd be waiting a month for more content, finish it in a day. I never learned to actually spread it out. And I would find other things within the game to do, like link leveling and stuff like that. And Disgaea, a similar sort of a scenario is item world grinding. Except item world grinding is infinitely more fun than link leveling, because even if it's not a good item, you get something at the end of it and you can sell it. With Dokkan, you'd run levels like 20, 30, 40 times and nothing would happen. Like, you would not level a single link. So this is a bit more enjoyable for me. But for you guys, how are you finding it? How's your experience? Are you taking your time with it? Are you slowly building up your game? Or are you like me? Are you just always on the edge waiting for more and more and more content? So what I'm basically saying is, are you crazy like me and you would take overlapping events, you would take double events at the same time? I know that's not good, guys. Don't think I'm saying that's a good thing. I'm just saying I could deal with it and I'd like bring it on kind of thing. But yeah, how's your overall experience going of the game? Are you enjoying it? Are you having fun? Let me know that first of all. Hopefully we can start off in a positive. Next question, and this one actually does interest me, okay? Are you someone who has quit the game and come back to the game, okay? Because I have noticed the odd comment that pops up in my videos that say things like, Hayzink, I had quit, this news has brought me back, or Hayzink, I uninstalled the game the other day, I reinstalled it. Next time they mess up, however, I will not be reinstalling it. Are you one of these people, okay? Are you someone who felt a bit bummed by the game and you came back? My question is, if you came back, why did you come back? Was it the change in direction that Bolt Trend made on certain things like events, refunding banners, etc.? What was it that actually drew you back to the game? And the follow-up question to that is, what could make you stay? Would it be more engaging content? Would it be less mistakes? What would actually keep you happy and keep you playing as a Disgaea player, okay? Now, this one is a bit on me, okay? Obviously, I showed this before. I've never really properly shown my box, right? My box, I only really care about 4 stars, okay? I've got this stupid mindset of your typical gacha player who gets what they want in a game, where I focus on 4 stars. And as you can see, like from looking at my box, if I go through slowly, if you get time to look at it, we get to about here and it stops. I've got all the 4 stars apart from one 4 star who I don't have, which is this little guy here, him. He's the only 4 star in the game that I don't have, and to be frank, I don't care about him, but there is that element of me that he's the only one I don't have, so I kind of want them. But obviously I have used crystals and stuff like that to get characters. How's your experience been of summoning? Have you had a lot of luck in the game? Have you found it to be overly stingy when it comes to pulling? If I compare this to other gacha titles, it's really hard for me to gauge, because just like every single other gacha game that I have played, I have good banners and I have bad banners, okay? Like right now on this Platinum Summon banner, it's been a particularly good banner for me. You guys haven't seen all of my summons. For some reason I've done quite a lot. I've got, strangely enough, I have the footage, I just didn't upload it as a summoning video. But I have not used any printies on this girl at all. None, not one. And she's at any 9. And to be honest, I've done less summons on this banner than I did on the Fenric and Usalia banner. I spent 29,500 crystals on the Fenric and Usalia banner, and I got 1 Usalia. And this banner, combined with this banner, I've not even spent that amount. So the game has been quite good to me on this banner, but it's not always the case. So how has your experience been with banners? How have you found it? Has it put you off? Like, I've been in games before where I've been shafted. When I started playing Dokkan, I would never have dreamed of getting crystals. I wouldn't have. I was like, people who buy crystals for this game are stupid. People who buy dragon stones are idiots. Why would you do that? Why would you spend money on a game that's free to play if you grind and do whatever you can? Fast forward a month later, I had been summoning like a madman. So it didn't really last very long, that mindset, because I didn't like the whole, I've only got enough crystals to do 2 rotations, so if I didn't get lucky, that was me screwed. And I was pulled into the whole, I'm going to call it what it is, pay to win lifestyle. Although in this game it's not really pay to win, it's pay to get what you want, I suppose. But how has your summoning experience been of Disgaea? Are you someone who is completely free to play and you're quite happy with how your summons have went? Are you completely free to play and you haven't got what you wanted? Are you normally free to play and you've decided this time that you're going to summon because you like these characters, you like what they have to offer? Let me know that in the comments down below as well. The last thing I want to talk about is the little things that have gone wrong along the way. Okay, now obviously we've spoken about, like, did mistakes make you quit, did you come back, okay? But what I want to know is, do you sweat the small stuff? Now I have a Discord. I pin it to the first comment on every video. I've also got it in my description as well. And I have 2 schools of thought in my Discord. I have, and by the way, everyone in my Discord is really nice, but we've got some people who sweat the small stuff, so to speak, like typos. If you're reading a story, there might be a slight typo and it annoys them, it gets upset at them. And then I have other people in my Discord who get annoyed at those people for getting upset at every little typo in the game. Now I know you guys watch this video, you guys will watch this video, you know who you are. So if I'm talking about you, make sure you say hello in the comments down below. But Basically, do you sweat the small stuff? Things like little typos, things that don't actually affect the gameplay experience, do they bother you? Or are you just happy to go with the flow and enjoy the game? Now, obviously, we all want Bolt Trend to get everything absolutely spot on every time. Well, I mean, yeah, let's be honest, it would be an ideal scenario. I've offered to like look at stuff in that, but then, you know what? I'd be the worst proofreader in the world, man. My spelling is atrocious. It's absolutely atrocious. Looking for visual mistakes like the wrong weapons being on characters and stuff, yeah, I could do that. But like actually reading text to make sure punctuation is right and spelling is right, guys, it'd probably be worse than it is right now. So I shouldn't really offer to do things like that. But yeah. Let me know in the comments down below, do you sweat the small stuff? That's really the last thing that I want to ask in this video. I like to get to know you guys a bit better. It's hard for me to let you know me a little bit better because, to be honest, there's nothing really better to know. The way I speak on videos and the way I talk in my Discord and stuff like that is just how I am. There's none of this fake YouTube persona nonsense that people think that some YouTubers do. Literally, if I bumped into you in the street, this is how I would talk to you. Oh, well, that's a lie. If I bumped into you in the street, I wouldn't talk to you like this. I would probably be a bit harder to understand. The only thing I change about me on YouTube is I soften my accent about 10%. I can't really go much better than 10%. But yeah, I went off on a crazy tangent there, sorry. But I want to know down below how you feel about the game. So, and one more, I forgot to ask this. If you've somehow quit the game and you're still watching my content, thank you. But why haven't you came back? Will you ever come back? Could they do anything to make you come back? Are you waiting for a big event like 7 Deadly Sins, etc. to come back? Or has that bridge burned and you're done and you will never come back to Disgaea RPG and you're simply staying on the channel because you enjoy, for some reason, watching me and you're waiting to see if I do any other games or anything like that, which, spoiler alert, I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 other games. There's a new game coming out tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to upload this video, mind you. It might be out today. Depends when I uploaded the video. It's called Alchemy Stars. I really like the look of it. I actually really like the look of it. And I think that people who are fans of Disgaea might like it. So I'm going to experiment a little bit and probably do a couple of videos on the channel and see if people are interested in seeing it. But I'm just going to point this out again. I'm not going anywhere when it comes to Disgaea RPG. This is still going to be my main focus on the channel. Anything else that appears on this channel are going to be the side attraction, because this is going to be the Disgaea RPG. This is what I want to do. This is the game I enjoy playing the most. These other 2 games that I'm looking at, I haven't told you what the other one is yet, just one of them. These other 2 games I'm looking at would be more distractions for me because, like I say, I'm at the ragged edge of Disgaea. I get to the point where I'm just constantly waiting for new stuff, and I'm not going to make a video every day talking about me grinding the item world. So that's why a lot of my videos lately have been news videos, update videos, talking videos. I'd love to make a lot more gameplay videos, but sadly, for me anyway, I've done everything there is to do, really. So these other games are games that I was considering playing on the side just to keep me entertained. So I thought, well, why not make some content for them and let people see what they're like. If I enjoy them, you might enjoy them, and it's something else we can talk about on the channel while waiting for Disgaea RPG to drop some more goodies. But yeah, didn't really mean for this video to turn into a channel update, but I guess it did. Well, happy days. Told you what's happening. So anyway, guys, I keep scratching my fucking nose. Oh, I shouldn't swear. But yeah, I've been Hayzink. This video did have a point. I think we covered the point. But drop your feedback down below. I want to know what you think. Are you looking forward to seeing some new games on the channel as well? There's another question for you. Less related to Disgaea, more related to me. But yeah, so as always, dudes, I will catch you on the next Disgaea RPG video, or maybe one of these other videos. See you, dudes. Bye.